Shah by Shimmer Kakudash.
To give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Let us say shalom to the elect that teach the word on true faith and sincerity. On the brother rocking with me,
Brother Rain.
I came from the Great Millstone Church in Birmingham, and we just want to tie this lesson. You know, we need the destruction to come, man. What else? Nothing else gonna fix this situation. You know, by the way, the so-called white man being in power, the damage he have done, you know, to the minds of these people, to, you know, the state of the earth, the conditions of the air and the water. What's really gonna fix all that is the destruction, man. You know? You have something?
Yes, sir. This is the book of Isaiah 24:19. It says,
matter of fact, start that verse on 4 on that. And we'll just jump around that, because going back, it's a source to why, you know, the earth is in the condition that it's in by the powers that be, man. The Lord Yahweh Shema Shah gave us explicit instructions on how to operate, you know, whether how to deal with the earth, whether the land Sabbath, to what foods to eat, you know, what's lawful, to certain trees you can cut down. All those things play a part of, you know, this devil totally scrapped that and initiated his laws and legislation. And now look what you see. Beaching. What they call it, climate change and air and water pollution, man. It's all on watching this devil. What you got,
Isaiah 24:4. It says, the earth mourneth and faileth away. The world languisheth and faileth away. The haughty people of the world do languish.
So it said the earth when the world is pretty much mourning and languishing, man. But it's giving you the hint on behind, who's behind it. The haughty people, man. Esau. You know, he's the reason why the earth is in the state that it's in.
Hey, that's the fulfillment of Job 9:24.
Right.
We want to talk about prophecy when Job 9:24 came to pass. It's coming to pass right now before our eyes, man.
Right.
You know, because that's why even the scripture said, where and who is he? There's a question behind it, man.
That's it.
And we got the answer to that question, which shows you what time period that we're living in now. You know, it says, continuing on in verse 5, the earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof, because they have transgressed the laws, changed the ordinance, broken the everlasting covenant.
And that's what this man have done, man. And what it talks about it, what that you can get that Psalms 50. It talks about how he had he hated instruction. Because going back, the Lord set up a standard, man. And what did this nigga do? The earth is in a worse state because he have flipped everything upside down. The scriptures also speak on how the earth is out of course. You know? It was because of this man. This, on all levels. This man set up women to be over men. He, you know, even from writing, you know, they writing from left to right. On all levels, it's upside down. It's topsy-turvy, man. But that destruction gonna make things right.
Like it's 55.
Psalms 50 is started at verse 16, bro.
Psalms 50 verse 16. It says, but unto the wicked, the Most High saith, what hast thou to do to declare my statutes? Or what thou shouldest take, see it's like, or what thou shouldest take my covenant in thy mouth.
And yeah, that's what these devils do, you know, especially when they sworn their president in, they got their hand on the Bible. You know, they want to present themselves, you know, pure. They got to have the Bible, you know, that comes with it as well. That comes with the attire as well. A pious Edomite, so-called white man, he a Christian. You know, that comes with it, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Got the robe on and everything.
But you don't have nothing to do with the words of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, man. Totally contrary to the words of the Lord, man. You swear in on the Bible, and then you turn around and make laws that the Lord condemns, man. You can continue on that out.
Come, it says, "Sing thou hatest instruction, and castest my words behind."
See, and that's what this man, and you seeing play out by the way of this system, man. This man, his laws, his legislation, the things that's okay, and the things that you restrict. How could you having more than one woman, you can get locked up for that? But if you a homo, you might get a raise. You might get promoted in one of these jobs, you know. Show you how backwards this place is, man. You know? But it said this man is seeing he hated instruction is on display now. Look at the laws and legislation that he set forth. The rhetoric, the things that he promote, the things that he reject. Talks about his warning to them that call evil good and good evil, man. You seeing that on display now by the way the so-called white man in America being heard. You have something?
Going back to Isaiah 24?
God.
Isaiah 24 and 6. Therefore hath the curse devoured the earth, and they that dwell therein are desolate.
See this is the results. This is the conclusion. That destruction, that fire gotta come, man. You know, because everything is so jacked up. Just like in the time of Noah. Lord just said, just bring the flood. Bring the destruction, man. So it's no different day. You ain't gonna be able to vote no one in, or you gonna march your way out of captivity. No, man. You gotta read it again.
Come. It says, therefore hath the curse devoured the earth, and they that dwell therein are desolate. Therefore the inhabitants of the earth are burned, and few men left.
See, and on the few that's left are the ones that sigh cry, man, for the abominations that's be done in the midst. You know? But you can see concerning how everything is. The next step is the fire coming upon this council, which is Esau. You got it,
It said burn too.
Yep.
Because at the same time, it's going to be his final resting place, man. Ashes and dust. Because that's the same thing that he pushed forth throughout the whole planet Earth. That's his vibration, man. And do you think the Lord is going to let that wicked vibration continue? No.
Right.
Everything that you did, the Lord is going to make the same thing happen to you. This is the book of Job 4 in verse 8. It says, even as I have seen they that plot iniquity, and so wickedness reap the same. You know, and again, that's the only thing that you push forth throughout the whole planet Earth, iniquity, man.
Right.
You know, even Esau being in power is a curse in itself, man. You know, in order for to get rid of that curse, the Lord must bring the destruction, man. You know?
Hey, matter of fact, since you said that, can you get 2 Peter, the 3rd chapter?
That's it.
The 10th verse? Because like you said, this devil is a curse of him being even in power. That's why Solomon said that they receive like it's an error. That the Edomites are in power, man. This base man, the same nigga that like his food halfway cooked, that every time he step outside the sun attacks him. This that guy. The Lord set him up, and you seeing the ways of a base man being exalted. Talks about the vilest men are exalted.
Mm-hmm. And we can walk on it.
The water. That's it. That scripture plays out in its perfection here in America. You see it on display, man.
That's it.
You know.
I got a little more on this.
You got it, bro. Salakia.
Job 4 and verse 9. It says, "By the blast of the Most High they perish, and by the breath of His nostrils they were consumed." And that's ultimately the missiles, man. That's why your ultimate end is going to have to be destruction, because through those missiles, through the destruction, well, all the things that you work for will perish away, man. It's not going to be any remembrance of Sunday night football or Bart Simpson dog, even damn a Coca-Cola bottle. All those things are going to be wiped out in the kingdom of heaven, man. You know, that's why the destruction is a necessary evil for us, man. You know, but going to 2 Peter 3 and verse 10, it says, "But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat."
So yeah, as you can see, the day of the Lord, it consists of this destruction, man. The Lord is going to bring deliverance, but it's a balance. I'm talking about He's going to bring a reward according to every man according to his work. What did Esau work for? Destruction, man. He's the sword. So what else he going to get? He put in the sword. What else he going to get out? The sword.
Going back into that Salakia, this is the book in verse 10 again. But
you know, the things that you hope in and look forward to is going to be burned up. You know? That's why I said in the works, because that's all part of the works of this world. The NBA, that wasn't a thing that came with the creation. Like that, you know what I mean?
Hey, the works of wickedness, man.
Yeah, that's all it is.
Even the way people think is going to change. Because after the missiles, even the people that's still going to be here, they ain't going to still have that American mindset.
Right.
You know, their thoughts is going to be altered, man. And what it's going to be, why? Because Yahweh Shemal Rashad. Judgment changed people's thoughts, man. That's why we go back into the time of Israel, you know, when the Levites bring forth the law of Yahweh Shemal Rashad, it was a certain spirit that that came over that village, man. You know, people was on their tippy toes, for the lack of better words. That's going to be the same thing when the Lord dropped the missiles, man. You know? You continuing on, though, at 2 Peter 3 and 11, "Seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of persons ought ye to be in all holy conversation and godliness?"
So yeah, it's going back, having that certain spirit. We got a certain spirit on us now because of that report the Lord has given us, man.
That's it.
Talks about how that trumpet, you know, if you give an uncertain sound, who shall prepare himself to the battle? So the Lord have tuned our ears in such a way to hear the proper channel. And like I said, having that certain spirit that, you know, able to suit up that spiritual armor for that battle, man. The time of Eve. You know, because that's the time we're in. Ain't no other way around. You know, but having this report, giving this report, what other spirit you should be in. You know, it talks about how Lord has sharpened the sword. Should we make mirth not knowing that the Lord getting that destruction ready, man?
That's it.
You know?
And that's why at the beginning it said he come as a thief in the night. Because it was going to already be set up for certain people to be in the spirit of murder. In a time of Noah. You know? But going back into 2 Peter 3 and verse 11, it says, "Seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of persons ought ye to be in all holy conversation and godliness, looking for and hastening into the coming of the day of the Most High.
See, we hasten into this day, man. Which those that these anti-messiahs, so-called believe in the scriptures, they don't know what the day of Yahweh Shai consists of, man.
That's it.
They think it's sweet. They think it's going to be in the 10 of America.
That's it.
When you sum it up, just make sure you say I love you, and that's it. No, man, the day of the Lord is the violent overthrow of this place and it's setting up for the kingdom of heaven. You got it, huh?
God. It says, looking for and hastening unto the coming of the day of the Most High, wherein the heavens being on fire shall be dissolved.
Oh, so he's hastening to the heavens being on fire. What is Peter talking about? Yes, hastening in that destruction, man. Because guess what? We know the grass is green on the other side. This place was set up to be temporary. What says that in the book of 2 Corinthians, how the Lord, pretty much these things that are seen are temporary.
Temporary, yep.
But the things that are not seen are eternal. So we see today, we mentioned the NBA, Hellcats, PS5s, BBLs, that, road rage, all that shit gonna go too.
Yeah. LG, XYZ.
Yes.
That's why I say the works. Everything that this place produced. That's why I say you reap iniquity and sow mischief. So the Lord's not going to give this place an everlasting kingdom. No, the Lord's going to give this man the kingdom of death. But that's what he been living up to, man. Right. Now, each and every day, bro, we understand why this place is called the valley of the shadow of death, man. Whether it be by the people's actions, the food, and even just regular everyday things that can put you to death, man. A pack of squirrels,
Right.
But even that, these Americans, they're so dumbfounded and they're so stupid that they have blurred that vision. They don't have to fear the Lord.
Right.
All these dangerous things that's around you, all these dangerous things that's on the planet Earth, nuclear missiles, and you still don't have to fear Yahweh Shai. That's why, again, going back into the Ezekiel, the 21st chapter, should they then make mirth? While the sword is being sharpened, man.
Get something real quick. Just
you got it.
Your point. Get Wisdom Solomon 17 and 1.
All right.
And just going back, you mentioned they don't really know about the fury of Yahweh Shai being under watching Esau. Pretty much the fear of everything. Motherfucker think of a bear. It don't bring a menacing presence now. You say Curious George, the monkey.
Yeah.
Get there, I know that.
God, this is the book of Wisdom Solomon 17 and 1. It says, for great are thy judgments, and that cannot be expressed. So I can read this again. It says, for great are thy judgments, and cannot be expressed. Therefore, unnurtured souls have erred.
See, so unnurtured souls have erred. They don't really know about Yahweh Shai because they haven't been talking about being weaned from the middle, drawn from the being under this will. You're going to know the fear of the Lord. Maybe they want to get about like 6%.
I got you. God.
And then, they don't really know the fear. They've been fed under Esau. They're Similac. They'll say you ain't being nurtured properly.
It's like the fear of the Lord have not been installed in you.
Right.
Because one thing that we built off is what? Fear and faith, man. And those are the two key ingredients of the elect. I got some real quick going back into those unnurtured souls. Hebrews 4 and 2. For unto us was the gospel preached, as well as unto them, but the word preached did not profit them, not being mixed with faith in them that heard it. And that's going back into those unnurtured souls, because the words of Yahweh Shai was preached unto them, but they didn't get the nutrients, man.
Right.
You threw all that up, man, and you would rather receive junk food instead, man. You got to do what? Go back to the 17?
We can go back to that second Peter bro. That was it.
Okay, going back into that 2 Peter's, 2 Peter's 2, in verse 12 again. So like your verse 2 Peter's 3, in verse 12, it says, verse 13, nevertheless, 12, my bad, looking for and hastening unto the coming of the day of the Most High, wherein the heavens being on fire shall be dissolved, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat.
Right. So that's going into World War III. See, that's part of idolatry. We need that event to happen.
Yeah.
Just like Noah, he needed the flood. He needed the rain to come. So, like was just as in the days of Noah, we need that rain to come, that fire, man. You know, and that's what we hastening. You got it, bro.
Continuing on, it says, nevertheless, look for a new heavens and a new earth wherein dwelleth righteousness.
See, it's the promises, which is the prophecies. You go into the promise, that's a future tense word. That's discerning the future. Lord promised us a kingdom. These are the steps to that. That destruction have to happen. But as said, that new heaven and new earth wherein dwelleth righteousness. Because the law, statutes, commandments is going to be the standard of living, man. It talks about how we're going to be kings and priests. You know, if you want to talk about the city of Atlantis, that's the kingdom of heaven, man. That perfect society.
Tranquility, you know.
But that destruction got to happen first because of wickedness is here, man. It talks about
it's gonna bomb this place, man. You know. But it's a little bit after the election. The world have never been under a more dangerous state, man. And the reason why, because the nuclear missiles are growing, and ultimately, what they're growing for the destruction of America, man. You know. What you gotta do up? Go back to that.
Give me Isaiah 51 real quick. 14. Just going back to the point you mentioned how this is part of our faith, man. This is what excites us hearing these reports. You know, that's why Lord Yahweh Shai said that when you shall see these things, then look up.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, Yahweh Shai said when you shall see these things, then look up, man. I mean, be in high hopes and cheer up, because now these are the things the Lord told us to look to concerning his coming. You know, you got it, huh?
John, this is the book of Isaiah 51, and I'm gonna start at verse 6.
No, 14.
Isaiah 51 and verse 14. It says, the captive exile hasteneth that he may be loose, and that he should not die in the pit.
And that's how we ain't trying to make retirement plans here in America, man. That's not our that ain't our goal. Trying to make your bed here. There's a commandment that talks about we should flee from. It talks about how it's not our rest. We should flee in this place mentally. Flee from this place mentally, man. Going back to the report, knowing that it's about to be destroyed. Why you going? You just got to report the Titanic sinking. Why you going for another drink? That means you finna die. You know? You got it, huh?
He says, nor that his bread shall fail.
And then bread is concerning these prophecies. The reason why they cause us to haste and to hear it. Because of their word. It talks about how the Lord's going to remember their word on which has caused us to hope, man. The Lord promised that he's going to deliver us with that mighty arm, that mighty hand. By the way, from this devil, man. That's all. That's part of their report. That's part of intimate details the Lord is going to do it by the way of World War III, the chariots. You know? You got something.
Go back to that Isaiah 24. And there was a little bit more.
Yeah.
Going back to that Isaiah 24, and I'm gonna jump down to verse
Start at, you're gonna go back to 19.
Yeah, we're gonna start at.
Start at 18.
Yeah, Isaiah 24:18, it says, and it shall come to pass that he who fleeth from the noise of the fear shall fall into the pit, and he that cometh up out of the midst of the pit shall be taken in the snare.
Yeah, and that's these elites. Because when them mills come, they're gonna be, the Lord's gonna actually keep them. You know, the Lord's gonna keep them, in these bunkers. He's gonna preserve them. They're gonna be in these bunkers, these space stations, or underwater cities, whatever. But it said when it shall come to pass, so it's already in the script. It already really happened. It's just now, it's just playing out. It's for everybody to see. You know how they can premiere a movie. The scene's already shot. You know, everything already put together. Now it's for the world to see now. You got it, Austin.
Come. He says, for the windows from on high are open, and the foundations of the earth do shake.
Yeah, so they're going into the missiles, man. Said the windows on high are open because that's the missiles got them different stages, and they come up and they go into these different stages. The last stage you're gonna see them just the warheads coming down from the heavens, man. They pretty much go out into space and then come back down.
That's it.
You know.
Come. It says, continuing on, Isaiah 24 and verse 19, the earth is utterly broken down. The earth is clean to solve.
So as you can see how that destruction, it talks about how it's coming, them arrows coming from the heavens and the earth shaking. Now you're seeing the results. Earth is being cleansed. They want to talk about how to fix climate change, fix the air, fix the water. The destruction gonna do that.
Yeah. Hey, Esau know that too.
Yeah. Then they go into that nuclear winter. They'll break it down like and how that's going to actually be beneficial. These people that's going to be put to death, all these dead bodies, that's going to actually nourish the earth. You know? You got it, right?
Come, it says the earth is moved exceedingly. The earth shall reel to and fro like a drunkard, and shall be removed like a college, and the transgressions thereof shall be heavy upon it, and it shall fall and not rise again.
So yeah, talk about how that destruction is going to cause the whole earth to rock back and forth. That's that World War III. This is going to be hitting America. Some parts going to hit Russia, Israel, probably China. You know, but most of that debunk is going to be over here in Babylon the Great. But overall, you're going to have a world war. Arrows being shot across the earth, back and forth throughout the earth, especially to the ends of the earth, America. You got anything else? So yeah, that destruction is needed, man. For the kingdom of heaven to be established, the destruction has to come. Matter of fact, get 2nd Ezra 4. We'll end off on that. 2nd Ezra 4 and 28. Read that.
This book is 2nd Ezra 4, jumping down to verse 28. It says, matter of fact, verse 27, start 27. It says, matter of fact, I can start 26. It says, then he answered me and said, the more thou searchest, the more thou shalt marvel, for the world hasteneth fast to pass away, and cannot comprehend the things that are promised to the righteous in the time to come. For this
time to come, it's that time. It was a build up to this moment. You got it.
Come, it said, for this world is full of unrighteousness and infirmities.
Yeah, the world of evil. You got it.
But as concerning the things whereof thou askest me, I will tell thee. For the evil is sown, but the destruction thereof is not yet come. If therefore that which is sown be not turned upside down, and if the place where the evil is sown passed out away, then cannot it come that is sown with good.
Yeah, so ultimately, only way the kingdom of heaven can come, America got to be destroyed. That's how the Lord set it up. But as you can see, it was set up to be destroyed. You go into the fate of it was sown, But the destruction is not yet come.
Yeah.
Show you that the fate ultimately is for it to be destroyed. You know?
Hey, so like that Job 4, made that sown iniquity, it reaped the iniquity and sown mischief, reaped the same.
That's right.
And that's the message.
That's it. That was it on that. So yeah, I can just hope this is edifying. We'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory
to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua, by Hashem Rakak Kodash.
I'd like to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom to the elect that teaches the word in all true faith and sincerity. Shalom.
Shalom.